Hi, hey, I'm getting my hemp Sanooks on, and I have my hemp hat on to reverse this around here and get my. I got see this is in cruise mode with it down there. I'm putting it in off-road mode. This is off-road mode for my hemp Sanooks there, and I just out. Enjoying my place here, checking out my forest out there, and then going around and looking at different bushes and trees. I have a willow tree out there that's starting to leaf all out, and I have a couple of Oklahoma redbuds that are starting to bloom out. Purple flowers. And these are wild onions coming up. And I just transplanted this one from the front yard here, and I was walking by and I go, oh boy, look at that, look at that. It was struggling some out front, so this is really a thrill to me. Here, let's see, bubblegum redbud. Look at that, just like the picture shows, huh? Look at that. Oh boy. So, and then I said, I wonder about others. And come right over there. And this one has struggled too. And now it's just popping. It came back strong last season. And so, oh boy. Look at that. Oh, there it goes. Rum, 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 rum. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. I fucking love this. Rum, 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 rum. So much fun having my own land, my own place again. Rum, 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 rum. Doing stuff on trees that I'll never see again. And now, yeah, in my driftwood, bamboo coming back. Hedge clumping bamboo. The snow there, and I had to, I was healing up to my left arm, forearm, the top, right in that area there from doing reverse curls to build that muscle. See that one right there? Yeah. And that one right there said, hey, that's enough for right now. Rum, 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 rum. Let's check these ones out. It's almost like something there. Oh boy. Sunset glow, clumping bamboo. This one was having a hard time, and it's coming back. Green all year. I fucking love that. It's sunning out now. I came out first and went on back into my forest there, and it was still kind of gray, and then all of a sudden the sun just kind of swept over the place. Rum, 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 rum. My beach hut. This is my beach hut. Playhouse 2 with my 5.0 parked in what was the living room and basement. Look at this stuff coming up by itself. Look at that ground cover. This is fucking love it, man. Ram, 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 ram. Where are you? There you are. Ram, 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 ram. Oh, look at this one. Almost kind of trumpet-like blooms on it. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Another stone temple there. Ram, 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 ram. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Ram, 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 ram. Another stone temple. Ram, 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 ram. And these are Chinese pistache here that have a really lacy look to them. I love planting them close together like this, and you can see there's these plum like, which is what I transplanted them because they weren't doing too well somewhere else. Flowering plum, yeah, dwarf red leaf there. Oh, and look at that. Rum, 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 rum. How well? What is it? Will we get that? Rum, 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 rum. Fucking A, man. Fucking A, and right on up there. Ooh, and right. Oh, fuck. Look, both of them. Fucking A. Oh, man. Fucking A. Another red bud here. This is a butterfly bush. Look at my ground cover for free. More daisies and bluegrass I just got. Look at that pretty little flowers coming up around it. Run, 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 run. Yeah, I just brought these up along with these and most of all of the trees here from Big Creek Nursery in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Okay, let's get a closer look here. Oh, I can see from here already. Fucking coming out. Oh boy, jeez. Ooh. Hi, hi. My name's RAMMM. What's yours? Where are you from? What planet are you from? RAMMM. RAMMM. Oh, I wanted to show you an unusual rock over here. It looks like a squished can or something. Look at that rock. I think it used to be a smaller one of those. Look at this little bucket thing I found out in my forest there. Here's another old, I'm an archaeologist, yes. And here's some of my archaeological finds there. You think they made a lot of baked beans in that? They were doing a lot of farting in there, huh? Another Chinese pistache here, there, and I wanted to hear something right out my bedroom window there, and this, more privacy is Vitec. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's got a tag. Yeah, still got it. Soul Creek Vitex. Yeah, these long, pulled out cone shaped purple blooms all over. And I tell you what, the bees and butterflies and hummingbirds all fucking love it. They're, so, I don't know, got about 15 of them around here. They're these Chinese pistache. So these, it'll, because they have like a 20-foot, wingspan. So it'll be a whole covered area right in here, more shade, more help with keeping the house cooler or warmer there, and be fucking beautiful too. So, and then these two here with the Chinese pistache here, and see my wood forest branch and driftwood archway there. Yeah, so these will create an archway too. So it's gonna, oh fucking, I love myself. I have wonderful ideas. Did you hear my wind chimes? A tarantula used to live there. I haven't taken it apart to see if he's still there. Rum, 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 rum. And here's solid stem bamboo and another rock temple. Solid stem. April's coming up, and that's when all bamboo, April, May, and June, they start sending up new shoots here. This is a running bamboo here, so when it starts getting to each year, April, May, and June, the running bamboo, it'll spread 3 to 5 foot each year there. So you've got plenty of time to kind of see how you're moving around and what kind of shape you want it. And then when it gets to that border, you just start in April, May, and June, when the new shoots start coming up outside of that area there, you can knock them over with your foot, your weed whacker, or your lawnmower. And these are so simple. Yeah, I learned that from YouTube, yeah, and bamboo nursery and farms where they've been there for 20 years or more, and walking around where they've done that and going, okay, it fucking works. And then we can be able to keep selling running bamboo to people that coming back and say, hey, you fucking liar. Very zen, huh? Yeah. Rum, 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 rum. Rum, 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 rum. To put, to kind of, one descriptive word. How do you like my, the rock wall here? Yeah, I just did it. No, this place was built in 55. You can see how evolutionary fan there. I learned that from my dad. He liked geology. Is that what it is? Yeah, look at that. It's pushed it this way. There, it's letting the flow over the top of it. I've cleared out all of that there, and you can see my squirrel highway, because these branches were going over that way and they're dying, and I went ahead and cut them down, and I wanted the squirrels to be able to keep getting back and forth because they live up in here there, and so they love it. And it's safer for them too, because the cats can't navigate that too well. The cats can go back and forth on it on on the bigger branches or something, and there's all woven, so it's kind of like, and the squirrels, they just dodge and dart and poof, they're right on through it. The cats, no, so that makes it safer for the squirrels. That's the danger zone going across the roof there, because the squirrels come in here, and so the cat will hide cats will hide just on the other side of the ridge, and they can hear the squirrels coming on up there, and so they can jump them, or when they're coming back, they can hide on this side and jump them. And one of them, sort of a gray one with some white blotches, it caught one here and was all on top of my metal deck there, and yeah, for a minute and a half, and all of a sudden it stopped. I go, oh fuck, the squirrel was eating it. And my buddy Gray Cat came on down with another one of my buddies, a little baby squirrel. There, oh, nature, One of my buddies just ate another one of my buddies. See that rock right there? It came out from digging a hole for that one. I'm doing some work up here, something with the water lines or something. Rum, 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 rum. Rum, 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 Free fencing. The branches and from out of the that were on the ground, or that most of them from what was on the ground. There are now fence here, but yeah, and then some of the dead trees. There's and then others. Yeah, look at this. It kind of, I don't, yeah, grass. I don't know. More and more archaeological finds right here. From this property. What kind of story does that tell? You know, what used to be in that can? Kids playing. More sunset glow bamboo, also known as dragon head bamboo. I love both those names. More wolong bamboo. These are all clumping bamboo. You know, they stay like within a, you know, I don't know, 5 to 10 foot circle. There, it depends on what kind of bamboo. Yeah, and, ooh, yeah, blue bamboo here, black bamboo, temple bamboo, and then there's two behind the temple bamboo are two Japanese arrow bamboo, and giant gray bamboo over there, and red margin, and more giant gray, and more red margin bamboo, and more giant gray bamboo. The beginning of my tree house there. The water, see, it's like an amphitheater here, and the water comes down off of there and on down through here. Yeah, through here. You can see where I started having fun with the stream. I dug a pond, and there'll be some other ponds as it goes on back up in there. And got more edible bamboo back here, and nuda bamboo and golden bamboo. Edible shoots. And then I've got incense Of course, I had to have incense bamboo. It's really beautiful bamboo too, and it also has edible shoots. You have to wait till the bamboo is in its fourth or fifth year, and then you can start harvesting the shoots. And there's also bamboo water there. I don't know which kinds of bamboo have it in it. My theory is it'd be in the larger ones, like the giant gray has 4-inch canes and the red margin has 3-inch. Then you have your mozo, and that's like, I don't know, 6 and 8 inches and stuff there. But bamboo water, and then the leaves, they can be used to make tea there. And I got some in tea bags now. They're from Amazon. Yes, I don't want to fucking wait. I want to, because the nutrition value I dig fitness and nutrition. There, I looked at the nutrition value of these 3 bamboo things, shoots, water, and leaves there, and I'm going, holy fucking shit, that's really fucking cool, and it's a beautiful plant. Yeah, it's green all year too. I fucking love bamboo. Yeah, when I was a littler kid, when I'd been back on the planet less time here, we had a creek in back of us with a big willow tree, and my dad built a tree house. Yeah, platform and a rope from a branch so we can swing back and forth over the creek that we'd catch crawdads in there, and there's a shit ton of bamboo there, and yeah, cut down, like a 10-foot circle of bamboo, and then pulled the rest, used the bamboo strips and stuff to pull the bamboo over and create a dome there to sit down under and enjoy next to the tree house there. So I love bamboo, 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 bamboo. Rum, 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 rum. So, in giant gray bamboo, here, can you see it? Not yet. Well, it's only about 1.5 feet tall there, but it grows fast there. So, yeah, April, May, and June. So, apparently, that's some right in there. But yeah, like double in size each year till they get to their height. Here's more wolong bamboo here, and red bamboo, and rufa bamboo. The rufa, and it's clumping bamboo just like the wolong. The wolong grows up straight, and these kind of like a dome there. Can you see the trash along the road side up there? Yeah, they throw it over here, and I throw it back up there. So they can, apparently they like that look. So I put it back up there so they can get, more of an experience of the artwork that they're creating there. Oh. Yeah, so fence material. Yeah, be more fence material. So that'll be woven into this more, and I'll bring it up there a little bit more, but then I think I'll have more of the hedge clumping bamboo along the rest of the way there. They're about 10 or 12 foot apart there, because I think they have about a 7 or 8 foot span there. And that'll create like a beautiful fence thing and bamboo for the neighbors there to fucking enjoy along with the rest down here. People have thought a few people have thought that this is a park. You can see how thick it was, and those are some smaller ones. There, it was like that all through here. Yeah, I wanted sunshine. I wanted bamboo groves, and yeah, and so I wanted sunshine for the bamboo. Yeah, the treehouse there, and roof sloped to back, and deck will come off this side, and steps, and the doorway in, and another deck off of that side, and covered steps down to where the Nuda bamboo and the golden bamboo are at, that has edible shoots there, and I'll have it set up so I can sleep out there at night too when I feel like it there. With the fallen logs right here and what I get from the lumber yard here, I'm pondering about like my style of an old wood bridge, covered bridge, right there. My way, kind of hangout, old wood bridge, done RAMMM way, yeah. RAMMM RAMMM RAMMM. I wonder what fun I'll have with this. I have a neighbor that wanted some for his fire pit. Oh, more great. My arm is. Look, the sun come out. My left elbow area from that forearm muscle is feeling quite a bit better here, and I've been the last couple of days I started lightly playing with my 3-pound clubs for a couple of days, and then kind of gently not much started playing with my 8-pound dumbbells some, and supersets with doing like 9 or 10 or 11 instead of 15 or 17 reps, and just going slow and being on alert for any kind of twingy pain and stuff. And so playing with the 8-pounders a little bit more the last, a tiny bit the first day and a little bit more the next day. And then today I did some more, just being very careful there, because if I fucking pull it again there, then I'm out and can't do any of this shit. There, can't train much either there. So it's interesting with training too, because then you can start gently exploring, playing with other muscle groups and see if you can safely do them without causing more damage to the area that's hurting there. And hearing about rain, we've gotten a little bit there. Yeah, look at this one. I think is coming out some. Is showing signs of it there. Yeah, look at Autumn Brilliance Serviceberry. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Ooh. And here's a willow tree. Here, talking about is it's coming out. It's poof coming out, man. I hadn't seen this kind of willow tree. Like I said, we had a giant willow tree along the creek in back of our house there. So, and I got another willow tree from Big Creek Nursery too that's planted out in the front left corner, and then I have cuttings, willow tree cuttings right over here too. They were doing pretty good before we went into winter, and they're deciduous, so and they look good and bendable and stuff, so looking forward to seeing them come out strong here and have a multi-trunked willow tree thing going on here. These are more Vitech with the purple hose. Hey, the tag is on here too. It's kind of faded. I don't know how that happens, rain and snow. Look at that. See, kind of these pot-like leaves on it, and then these long stretched out cones with the purple blooms. It's really a beautiful plant. And, bees and hummingbirds and butterflies all love it. I got like kind of like this rock here and that one, and there's one there, and I want to get another one and put it here. There, maybe there's one right there. But right in here was this old rusted shed, just fugly as, yeah. Cool seeing when you're driving through the country and go, look at that history there, and there it was right in my backyard there, and halfway fallen down and stuffed full of trash there. And I took over 3/4 of it down by myself and all the shit out of it, and then I hired somebody to come in with a trailer and haul that out. So that's a memory of that fucking eyesore that was right there, and then right over here, right in this area, was a 10 by 14 metal shed, nice white one that's been there for years, still great shape. And then they built 2x4s and more corrugated. They're like a 8 by 14 there. And guess who took that shit all down by himself there? And it's gone. More, the first one here, that's like a 350-pound rock right there, and it was 3 foot in the ground, and now it's there. Yeah, me got that out, leveraging and rocks and leveraging. Took a couple of days to get that fucker out of there. And that's once I dug all the fuck around it for a few days there, and there's a 250-pounder next to it and a 200-pounder next to it, and at the foot of it, yeah, solid stem bamboo. At the foot of it, you can only see like the middle part, but it goes from there out to about in here, and it's over. I dug down and 2 foot or deep around it, and it was still, I can get to the bottom. I spent days soaking it and digging and soaking and digging. I wanted that motherfucker somehow. I didn't know how. I just knew I was going to keep going. And but then I said, Ram Ram, you, in your effort to get that out, you might just seriously hurt yourself. I had to come to that reality. They're sort of having somebody come in here with a little bobcat there and pull that out of there. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, but I left it exposed like that there, so yeah, I could enjoy it there, and the water flows down here. So yeah, it's so much so. I mean, see all the concrete blocks there, foot by foot, and like 3.5 inches thick. Yeah, they had footsteps all the way out here to the shed. That's how they dealt with it. They didn't dig the stream bed out any deeper or any ponds there, and they just let the water flow all across here. It was muddy. Then they had, yeah. So I'm going, yeah. What to do? So I dug the stream beds out deeper, made about 7 or 8 different ponds. That worked real nice, and did the same thing in the front. And then we had this big storm, and it was coming. It comes down the road there and down here and stuff, and it flowed. You could see it. And about 4 to 6 inch. It's probably 4 inch. I like to say to 6 inch. Waves cresting up over the end of the deck I built there, and I'm going, I don't want this to go on for 50 years. So this other whole new trench system and ponds I put in to handle that. And then it didn't hardly even rain this winter, or it's gonna hear the thunder. Yeah, the last couple of years, when it rained, there's always water flowing down through here and then coming. I fucking love it. Yeah, when I'm van lifing, I'd always find a river with with the hot spring there. Yeah. And that there, or lake. I prefer rivers over lakes, or beaches. There, always water, stay by water there. So really fucking thrilled to have my own forest and my own stream and ponds there. I wanted to build streams and ponds for so long, and now I have my own place and a shovel. Yeah, and me. Hello, birds. Run, 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 run. Wet my whistle. This right here is a purple robe, black lace tree. Oh boy. I look forward to showing that to you when it, ooh, yeah, pops. Oh boy. It gets about, I think, 40 foot tall and, a 30-foot span on it. So, yeah, it's in the high 90s, the tip 100 or 101 or something. Usually high 90s or something. And so, creating a lot of shade, a lot of beauty and a lot of shade here, and streams and ponds. Look at the clouds moving in. More rock temples as dams here. I want to get you guys in the ground, the sunset glow. there the snow really. See my ponds holding water. Yeah, permaculture shit going on a little bit there, huh? Yeah, yeah, and the deers come hopping across here. See the deer tracks there? Yeah, to sip out of these ponds here, and the birds fucking love it too. I'm gonna take you up here to one of my little, you see deer things here, more artifacts, and an archaeologist. See, here's a closer look at Squirrel Highway. So they live back up in here, and then they come on down here and across here and the roof out to the giant pecan tree in the front. And see these lines here? They were drooping down. So there's like 5 of them, and now I narrowed it down to 2. They're kind of took them down, and then prop these up because you could damn near either jump, almost tippy toe and touch one of them, and others you could like jump and I'm going, that's, yeah, and the city wouldn't do anything. So, yeah, so I tied this one up, you know, to this and got that tall branch out of the forest and propped it up there, got it about 6 foot higher than what it was. So here's a little, yeah, hangout place here. Yeah, this rock, it was like over here, and I could just see about a quarter of it. I said, rock, want. Dug and dug and dug. And that's north of 200 pounds, 250 pounds. And so, yeah, figuring out how to, with my rheumatoid arthritis and stuff, how to get it from here to there. Yeah, leveraging and, yeah, rolling and stuff, and over here and digging a trench, and then there it is. There, and these, you see, there's another big one right there. But these 2 for here, look at that, like Stonehenge and leaning over. And these are part of this tree that I cut down. See, these are flying saucers that look like flat rocks. Yeah, and they go places at night. They do. Yeah, and here's another archaeological find about my forest. And this old pole rested. Look at this fun piece of driftwood brought home in my Honda Odyssey I used to have. How did I get that in there? I'm good at packing. More archaeological finds right there. And this just, I bonsai'd it, cut everything out of here, and it's got this graceful, yeah, and red berries it'll have all over it. More of the Squirrel Highway. There you can see how the cats can't really, I mean, they can get around on it, but not at, only in second gear, More archaeological finds. Yeah. See my little area right here. Yeah. Roll long bamboo, clumping, roll long clumping bamboo. My stone temples in place, and then there's 5 or 6 heart ponds so far here because the water comes right on down through here too, and then over there's natural springs coming out over there, over in there and stuff. And yeah, so I've been looking forward to getting more rocks there. So yeah, so that empties on down into the stream that comes all the way along here. Yeah, A little place here to come and sit. Yeah. Look at my view here too. Hello, treehouse, right back there. Hello. Neighbor dog. Oh, I just noticed the trees across the street leafing out. I think I felt a drizzle. I felt more. I'm feeling more. And more drizzles. More drizzles. Maybe I'll head in before it becomes buckets. Maybe we'll take a more adventurous way in. See, the stream comes right through here. Another archaeological find. That rock came out right there too. More Vitek there, more bamboo, more red buds, more Chinese pistache there. Look at that, I got over that. That's a fucking amazing. That was an toes, big toe cramping. Yeah, more trees coming out, greening out. Wow, man. And, and go ahead and enjoy the cooler weather right now here. Ooh. Hi. Lots of love. I can hear that. It's starting to come down some more. Get over here. The acoustics of the rain on the corrugated metal roof. During the summer, there's these black fucking bumblebees, you know. They're cool, you know. But the motherfuckers, you know what they do? See if I can find an example. Here. There's an example. See the holes? What's with the burn marks, Rum? Yeah, don't eat holes in my wood, motherfuckers. More of my archaeological finds here. I just I had some sunset glow bamboo going in those trays down there. One was here, and it was just too much snow for too long there, and down into single digits at night. Yeah, it was very unusual. I heard from the locals. I talked with them. I said, "Hey, is that unusual? Because it seems like it is." They said, "Yep." So anyway, um, yeah, and some of the Wolong is coming to me from Oregon too. So yeah, it's hardly shut there, and that was just so. And the thing with when you put it in a container there, and they don't stay as warm, the soil, yeah, as they would in the ground out there. So yeah, they're right over here, sitting on the edge of a pond there, and I'm going to be finding a place to put them in the ground. I can feel myself, my body is getting hungry. It's weird there because I don't eat at a specific time there. So when I start feeling hungry there, and it's Tommy talking to me, and it's like just these like a shitty energy that comes along. It's kind of okay. It's I'm hungry. Gotta go get some more cosmic fuel in here. Yeah. These trees, let me, I'm gonna turn this around. Hi. Here we go. Here we go. You see these? I left a few of these trees here. There's like 1,000 of them. Well, actually, the others were something different there, but these were among them, and there's a number of them I cut down, but I kind of left a few of them here and bonsai'd them up there, and they kind of like that, and I think they've got will have like a red berry on them there too. So I'm fucking digging them now, and it's just a fucking we watch them do their thing. Ooh, every day and week, and yeah. I cleared more of the small trees off the side of the hill here, so it really opened that up there. So I got into that some. Uh, there's more to do back in here. I've got some uh, good share, but yeah, there's some more in there, and down here you can kind of see through there. There's some more that's 4, 5, 6 foot there. These little trees are all over. I'm calling them trees anyway, but those will be coming down too and open that up too. As yeah, a little bit here and a little bit there. There. I'm going to bring this deck here out to just before that thing there, and across here I'll move these that way and play with them over there, but I'm going to bring this deck on out there uh, along, and just extend the roofing, the cover on out that way, and then I'll be taking this door and that window out and putting a slider in there. I'll actually pay somebody else to do that. So I'm going to do the deck and the cover there, but and I can help them with the demolition there. And I want to save this screen door and this door, and use it like in the tree house or my playhouse too over there with the playhouse and deck, and yeah, and there. All the time, so you get to know what's real about you and what's not real. Yeah, the willow trees that I got this catch for in my backyard over there, and then I've got 5 or 6 I got here. They're like 4 or 5 foot tall, and they're doing good. So I'm gonna get out there in the next few days and check them out and see if they have some leaves coming out. Yeah, so I got a little willow tree forest started there. The spring comes on down. That's cattail there. That's browned out right now. Frogs, cats like catching the frogs. I see some every once in a while, rarely over here, and some of them are just these little ones like that too. I love it. I love frogs. Rum, 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 rum. A whirl along clumping bamboo right here, and it goes up. Rum, 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 rum. Ooh boy. Rum, 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 rum. Thunder in the distance. You're not naturally evil. You're infinite self-luminous beings. They're all-powerful, infinitely creative. They're constant, effortless burst of all-powerful, infinitely creative, luminous energy, constantly, effortlessly, right now. Rum, 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 to get to know that that's what's fucking real about you, man. Yeah. Rum, 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 rum. I think I got another big lotus right there. Rum, 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 Okay, I'm gonna go in and have a bowl and some more of my cosmic chocolate milk fuel and probably make up some of my cosmic vanilla Greek yogurt fuel too there, and might need to blow my nose. I might. You want to hear this one too? For two more heart-shaped rocks. See the little one? See, and there's a heart-shaped.